Your hands, how have you worked? Are you wondering, are you thinking about that difference because you're not wearing 4-ounce gloves? Clearly, it's a bare knuckle fight. So,
Yeah.
any concerns about what the hands will be like in the fight?
I mean, yeah, you have to be aware of it for sure, especially with Mike Perry because he's coming forward with his head down, and you never want to hit the top of the top of the head.
That's fine.
Ouch.
Yeah, I did that one time against Keith Jardine as I cracked him and knocked him down, and as he was getting back up, I was like, hell no, dog, and hit him right on top of the head, and you got so much structure, and like even with the gloves, even the gloves on, it just shattered my
How
hand.
bad does that hurt when that happens?
That was with the gloves on, and that still hurt like hell. I still knocked him out, finished him, and then I was like, hand started like, something's wrong here. But I had the belt. I had the belt, and I didn't feel it that much because I had alcohol and I had the belt.
Right.
Yeah. So, but this fight with Mike, he's going to come over. He's going to come with his head down. He's a shorter guy. He's going to come after me. So I got to be wary of that. I was talking to Alan Belcher. I knew back from the UFC, and reached out to him just to say what's up. He was like, he had said some things to me, and so I was like, hey, interesting. I was like, yeah, Alan's calling me on myself. I was like, I'm going to say what's up, and then he ended up winning the title, and we talked, and he's just like, it's about being a sniper. You know what I mean? It's like the numbers are dangerous sometimes because your hands get so beat up, and it's about really finding that mark, finding the chin and finding the neck. Not really trying to hit the top of the head and focus on those spots, but I've always had really good hands too. Recently, in the last I can't remember the last time I had a real hand problem.
Right.
And I barely wrap my hands, and I'm cracking. So and I'm just doing that more and more now. And even like I'm hitting pads, the hardest pads in the world, but just bare knuckles, and I feel solid. I feel solid, and
Great.
I feel I like my reach. I like my advantages. I like my style versus his style. I see a lot of qualities where I can find him, and he's so dumb. He doesn't understand what danger is. You know what I mean? That makes him a little dangerous.
Oh,
that makes him a little dangerous.
That actually makes him more dangerous. Right?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And anybody who doesn't identify danger, you know what I mean? They're going to throw when they shouldn't throw, which makes it awkward. It's like, there's a lot of guys out there that you just, especially like a young kid I have right now in the gym. He's a southpaw. He's big and tall, but he just does not understand danger, and he pays for it a lot of the time. But like, if you just throw shots and normal people that have that real boxing flow, that you can identify when they're going to hit you back. They're going to wait. You know what I mean? Like these kids are just like wild, and you got to know. And Mike's always been that. So find my spots. But his head's always up. He always just comes forward with his head up. He's like he's like a little robot, and he just keeps going.
Right.
And if you watch my fights, I put a lot of people down with my lead hand. Machida hit the floor.
You want this
Costa
to be a short
Costa
fight?
Philippou hit the floor. Chris Weidman hit the floor.
Right.
I'm hitting middleweights to the floor, and a lot of them. And I'm hitting harder than I've ever hit right now in my life. My boxing is better than it's ever been, and my footwork. I think people are underestimating my footwork. Putting shoes on these feet, I'm fucking fast. I'm fucking fast, man.
I was going to ask you that.
Hey,
I was going to say you're not going to be barefoot. You're going to have actual traction in there.
I'm all over the place. This is a small little ring, but I still my movement is something that he's not really going to be prepared for. I don't have to kick. I don't have to worry about wrestling. I don't have to worry about kicks, and so it's like you really can move and flow and get that rhythm. And I think I'm going to eat his fucking soul.
I love it. Oh my God, I'm